I'm Theo.
I'm Danny.
Okay, so I have this crazy story to tell you. So one time, like before my parents got divorced, like while they're actively getting divorced, we had a Wii. And so I played a lot of Wii Sports, and I did a lot of the bowling because I wanted the gold bowling ball. You know how you can get the gold bowling balls, like if you level up or whatever on Wii Sports.
No, I
You
was
don't know what I'm
never
talking
that
about?
good, I guess. I never got
You've
the
never seen that before? Like you can
I've
get
never
sparkling balls.
I've never heard of that before in my life. I hope I can.
You want sparkling balls?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so I wanted one of the sparkling balls, and I would play Wii bowling back to back to back, and I played an entire game where all I got were spares and strikes. Little 6-year-old me, you not spares and strikes, and I told you that you wouldn't believe me.
I
I don't think you believe me. And then get this, here's the kicker. I go to tell someone and I run into the kitchen and my parents are arguing.
relatable. I've
Babe.
done that countless times, like playing Skylanders growing up. And I like unlocked a secret area. I'd run in there, and they're not there.
Yeah, what's funny is I left the screen up because I was convinced no one would believe me. So I left the screen up to go look for my brother. Um and no. I couldn't even get past my parents cuz they were screaming in the kitchen. My parents would do this thing where they'd scream at each other and then they would just hug. I don't know.
That's
I
my
don't.
family.
I don't know if I made that up or not, but I swear to God, like every time my dad and my mom would get into an argument, at the end of it, they would just hug
That is
and just stand there
That's
and
my
hug.
family in a nutshell. It's weird.
Bro, your family's crazy.
Well, my family doesn't communicate.
Danny, what was your favorite game on the computer growing up?
Oh, Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin or was it 101?
Let's unpack each of those.
Okay.
Danny, did you have a lot of memberships, or were you too broke for them?
I made my parents buy a lot. They were like five, $5, $5 or $6 per month when I was growing up. So I'd go into the grocery store and they'd be there, and it's like, but it's only like $5.
Dude, I played this one game and it was on. Do you know what of course you know what Tinkerbell is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was this game, it was called Pixie Hollow.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, the amount of money and time and energy
Oh my
4th grade
gosh.
me put into that game.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
and then when I got into 6th grade, they shut it down.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I played that. Okay, cuz I played I played every single virtual world under the sun. I played the Moshi Monsters. I played the Neopets. That's not really Neopets.
Neopets was I'm sorry, Neopets
Neopets was
weren't for
just
like little kids.
that was an
Neopet
online marketplace. No, that was a black market. That was crazy. Neopets was definitely exchanging illicit. They're still up and running actually,
Yeah.
which is
My older brother was obsessed with Neopets, and he's like 4 years older than me. And so I would sit there and watch him play Neopets, but it's not even really like playing. Like there's like, I mean, I guess you are playing, but it's kind of like a social media site, almost like Movie Star Planet. Did you play Pop Tropica?
oh yeah. I love Pop Tropica.
That was another game I really just couldn't play because I was too young. Webkinz though, bruh, don't even get me started on Webkinz because like I went fucking crazy on that game. Crazy. And then actually recently, not recently, we kind of stopped playing. But in 2021, I had like decent money at the time. Not like move out of my house, decent money, but for like spending wise, like I had decent spending money. And basically, Danny, I'm bipolar high. And I have these manic episodes where I spend a lot of money or like chop at my hair or whatever. And of course, there's more to mania than just that, but that's like some of my symptoms of having mania. And so I brought up Webkinz to him because I was like, oh my goodness, like we have to play Webkinz right now. And so I opened up my old profile. Um, and we ended up spending I don't even want to talk about how much money we spent. Like we spent $50 for a year-long membership, knowing we probably could only play the game for like 2 weeks, if that. And then we spent even more money to get animals and like gold and stuff. Remember, I got the
We
bear
spent
pack. I
way
got
too
the bear
much.
pack.
Yes, it came with that.
The
Oh,
yes, the
the
bear pack. It was
was
like
it the sun bear or was it a different
no.
bear?
It was
Was it the polar bear?
it was the polar bear, like panda maybe, and
Oh, it
a
had
brown
multiple.
bear,
Oh yeah, it had the
and
sun
then it
bear, the
came
polar
with
bear.
the yeah
Oh yeah. Oh, they're
yeah.
adorable. Oh, I want to play. Do you want to
You
play
want to play
Webkinz?
Webkins
Yeah, let's play Webkinz right now.
right now? No,
Right
I can't
now.
film the screen unless you want to whip it out.
You can't film the screen. We
You
should
we
just
can
turn
screen
this in.
record. We can
Yeah,
screen record.
let's just turn the rest into a Webkinz let's play.
No. We can
Okay,
open up Webkins a little bit if you
we can
want,
do a
but
Webkinz let's play.
yeah, we'll do a Webkins Let's
Oh, we
Play.
gotta make.
No. It would be the same series.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it'll be the same
Seems.
series. Yeah, we can do web.
No,
We
I
we
mean.
can play video games on Game Midnight Chatter. Why not?
Oh hell yeah! Let's do that.
Yeah, we're gonna play video games next time.
Yeah, let's
I was actually
play.
thinking about that tonight. I was like, what if we play Girl Go games or something like that?
I do.
But then I decided against it because I just have too much shit to say.
Would you play zombies with me for a video?
For a Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's what you gotta know about me. I'm not into anything fun.
Self-aware.
I'm not into doing anything fun.
No, you do love fun. I have a different idea of fun.
Yeah, all I do is read. That is literally all I do. And Danny's always like, "Oh, play this video game with me," or "Oh, let's watch this movie. Oh, let's watch this TV show." But the thing is, it's not that I don't want to do those things with Danny. It's just it doesn't hold my attention, and I don't care enough about it to like actually continue doing it. And I'm sorry, listen, I played Call of Duty Zombies one time, on the zombie map or whatever, and I had a panic attack the entire time because I'm not good with horror games. Like that's basically a horror game. I'm not good with horror games, and they come at you from all angles. They come at you from all angles to like so you have to like
yeah, but like that's Black Ops 2. That's not scary.
Can I confess something to you?
I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't think like I'm outgrowing Dan and Phil. But recently I just haven't been like as excited like when they post stuff.
You can have other interests.
I know, but I feel like Dan and Phil is like taking up a majority of my life, and it feels wrong. Like it's not like I'd leave them, like I'd still watch them and love them, but I think maybe like the merch like needs to go away because like I want to put something else like on these walls. But like the thing is like my TikTok following all follow me because of the Dan and Phil wall, so I feel the need to have the Dan and Phil wall. I love Dan and Phil. If they were to go on tour again, or if they were to come out with any more clothes, like my Dan and Phil clothes, like I want to keep those. But like I feel like some of the posters and like just little knickknacks I have is like kind of useless. It's like why do I have these? You know, they just take up space. And like there's been tons of like other posters. Like I've seen like Hello Kitty stuff and like bands and stuff. Like I want to put other stuff up on my wall, but I can't do that because my entire wall is just Dan and Phil. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can enjoy Dan and Phil without it being the entire center of your universe.
When I say Dan and Phil, like I love Dan and Phil, and like when I say like they have consumed like so much of my life, like it's not like an addiction, but it's almost like for so long I spent so long like being like, oh, I need to know everything about them and I need to know their every move and I need to be the first person to like all their stuff and comment on all their stuff and like watch their YouTube videos. And then like recently when I got like in 2021 when I got back into them, I was much more like subtle about it. But recently I've been feeling these like intense emotions like when I watch them, and it's just not a feeling I like. It's not a good intense emotion. It's like this is overwhelming me because it's consumed like so much of my like time. Like I've spent so much money on them, like I've gone to all their tours, like I've done everything, you know? And it's gotten to the point where it's like think about if I was in Dan and Phil's shoes. Like, if I were looking at me as Dan and Phil, I'd be like, damn, like that's kind of cringe. Like, it's one thing for ex-fannies to call me cringe, because then I got an issue with you. It's another thing if Dan, like, I can be in Dan and Phil's shoes and be like, yeah, his room is a little bit too much. Like, maybe he needs to dial it back. You know what I mean? And like, I just feel like it's a lot. Like, it's a lot to take in when you first come into my room. Like, it's bam right in your face.
That one is.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, my Dan and Phil wall is on my TikTok. My TikTok is always in the description. But when I basically say, like, you can see like bits and pieces of it. When I say this wall is like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's kind of too much. You know? But I love Dan and Phil, and I'm always gonna love them, and I'm gonna watch all their content. But recently, just like when they've been posting, like, yeah, like sometimes I'll have my moments where I need to be like, oh, I need to watch it as soon as it's dropped. But also, like, recently I've been kind of like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I'm still a diehard fan of theirs. You know, I just need to dial it back a little bit, because Dan and Phil, I've never had such an obsession with something to the point where it's like so soul consuming the same way I do with Dan and Phil. And I don't like, I after like kind of like chilling out about them for the past few months, I've been like kind of like, I love them, I'll watch their content, I'll always support them, you know. But I've just been a little overwhelmed with the whole, like, my room is basically like a Dan and Phil merch store. You know what I mean? Like, I have so much of their merch. But it's whatever.
Seems like you just need to vent a little bit.
I did need to vent about that a little bit, yes. But don't get me wrong. You best believe I'm about to be a hooligan if they drop a festive day in the life video, or if they do what Dan and Phil text each other 2024. You are not ready for the person I'm about to become. If either of those videos drop, if both of them drop, you better sleep with one eye open. Okay, I'm gonna be running around like dude, like.
Are you gonna murder me in my sleep because the videos?
Dude, I'll be so excited. I'll probably punch you in the balls.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Do you know how much I look like my dad? Especially with the mullet right now, I look like him when he was 18.
You don't look like either of your parents.
That is not true. I look just like my father. You know who I really look like?
What?
My brother. Not the little one, the older one.
Yeah, I know.
I look just like him. We're copy and paste of each other.
You should get
my parents really said copy paste, and then they bought a new printer for my younger brother.
Don't. No. How long do you think it would take you in a survival situation to resort to cannibalism?
Not at all. I'd rather starve to death.
You'd rather starve?
I would genuinely rather starve to death.
Really?
Yes.
You literally try to eat me like every day?
I would no.
You bite me.
That's how I show love. I bite everyone.
Yeah.
That's not true. Please don't take those words to heart. I don't actually bite people.
No.
I pretend. Only with you though. Only with him. Only with him. I swear I'm not a weirdo. I don't just be biting people. I'm not like that.
You bit the cashier last week.
Someone come get your dog. Like.
Oh.
I had a job interview today. It's a job I do really want. Like, I do really want it. But honestly, like, I feel like YouTube's doing really well right now. Like, obviously I can't monetize my content or anything like that, but like, thank you everyone for subscribing. That means so much. And thank you for the kind words for me and Daniel. They are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm trying to have a sweet, like, little sentimental moment, and you look like the Hunchback from Notre Dame.
Can't do it. Cut that out. Please don't put that in. Please don't put that in. Please don't put that in.
Get off me.
Shut the fuck up, twink.
Oh, dude, what did you just call me?
Huh?
What did you call me?
Yes.
Did you call me a twink? I don't think I'm skinny enough to be a twink.
You don't have to be skinny to be a twink.
Am I an emo twink? Because that's the dream. Tell him to bring the yacht out.
DJ Khaled.
Let's go
Oh,
swimming.
God.
Let's go golfing. Tell him to bring the yacht out.
I don't. That man's.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. I don't know the rest of it.
Is that it?
He does some like little like poetry moment. Like I all I know is he starts it with roses are red, violets are blue.
Oh, is that the one? Oh God, all of his quotes just blend together for me. Like if he's just a roses are red, violets are blue. God did. No, that was the other one. That was the interview. That was the other interview. No, he like.
Your head's not in frame.
I don't care.
Scooch over.
Dude, you won't let me. You won't.
Come sit.
He makes me sleep on the floor.
I do not make you sleep on the floor.
On a dog bed.
A dog bed. I do have a dog bed. I have
Just
3
right on the floor.
dogs.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
won't come in here and sleep in
Yes
here.
or no? Do you have a dog bed on the floor? They won't come in here and sleep in here.
Yes.
So he makes me sleep in here on the dog bed instead.
You're spreading lies.
I'm not. It's not lies. Actually, that is straight fucking lies. That's not a single thing I said was the truth.
I low-key laugh kind of like Dan Howell. I be cackling like I'm a witch type shit.
Dan Howell.
Dan Howell.
Don't come near me. I'll go back to the floor.
Bro, come on, that was a good joke.
I don't feel safe around you anymore.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke. That was good. That was good. It's probably already been done, but that was good. That was good. Let me do stand-up comedy.
If you did that joke at an open mic night, do you think
only Dan and Phil fans?
No, it's no Dan and Phil fans. Okay, it's an open mic night in downtown, whatever the fuck. Y'all ain't gonna know. Y'all never know.
In downtown, wherever the fuck is where we live.
Downtown Nottingham.
What if that is a real place? Google that. Google that. Is that a real place?
It's a real place. I think it's Nottingham is what I'm
Are you talking about the place in England?
Nottingham.
Are you talking about the place in fucking England? Yes, the fucking place in England.
Yeah, and it was a joke, and I said Nottingham. That's probably Nottingham too, but I don't know. I'm sure Nottingham is actually.
You can nut on my ham. Let me put your glasses on.
What?
Let me put your glasses on.
I won't be able to see.
Just let me do it for the one time.
But I won't be able to see.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds. Let me put your glasses on.
But I won't be able to see.
Let me put your glasses on.
But I won't be able to see. Don't break them.
Is it a serve?
You look like a nerd.
Actually, the answer. Who's your favorite YouTube channel?
You.
I'm Theo.
I'm Danny. I'm Theo.